Today's gong tour is the newest 32-inch Soul Voyager. This one just finished. Most of these are about distortion, movement, perception, and kind of occupying your conscious mind while you're playing it. And I try to achieve that through the scraping, through like the off center. This is off center. So as it's moving, the light is radiating around here and your eye is drawn to the center, obviously, but the center is in a different place than where the surrounding area is. So it gives you the perception of motion and falling in. And then the surrounding scraping also is off center. So it radiates from a different point than the center as you would expect. And then the overlapping, uneven scraping out here gives it a sense of movement and motion. And my favorite part of this is this nice little dimple here. It's really deep. It's deeper than most of the conversations you have on an average day. But it really activates the whole membrane really nicely. And this Ollie House move line really does a good job of that. Unintentionally, it's the perfect size for it. So while all of this is happening, you have your main membrane working. You have your little dimple. And you have two concentric circles in here. You got a 14-inch and a 10-inch. So this acts like its own little speaker or subwoofer. And the multi-directional nature of it really brings the sound out. Especially when we hit it with something like the Deep Space mallet, which is really nice because the handle is a gloss finish, so you don't hear any of your movement on there. And the head is a nice weight. It's probably a little over a pound. And it nicely activates that bass without the attack sound. And the combination of these two works really nice. These move line are good for people who play gongs that weren't drummers first, because you can get the same cadence that you would if you had some drumming skills. There's a flexible handle on there. And if you want a little bit more out of it, you step up to the 815. And that's an absolute monster. All these are available on the website. So you notice, you can see all this moving and vibrating. And it gives life to all of the little scraping lines. Because as it's vibrating, it's also capturing the light. And there's a really nice glimmer to it. And while your ego is occupied with trying to reconcile the concentric circles, the lines, the light, all that sound is just penetrating your being, unobstructed, without you getting in the way. Because as you know, that's usually the problem. Somebody very happy. If you're a novice and you're new to figure out how to play. I think one of the best exercises I could give you would be to take one of the hardest mallets you can find and just work it. Invoke the song that wants to come out of the gong without hearing your attack on the gong. If you're really listening and you get good headphones on, you can hear the difference as we descend into this. The sound totally changes. There's a little sweet spot right in between. Those are the things you start to notice when you're really present with your gong.